Let's get it. I'm about to start it. This is part 5. If you guys don't know what happened in the last part, the last thing that happened in the last part was a fight scene. Me and Wood got into a fight.
God 5151 can even suck your own willy. Shit is microscopic.
Alright, yeah, I'm turning off TTS. God damn it. Hey, look though. Nigga ruined TTS. I would have kept it on. But look, so in the last thing, if you haven't seen it, go back to my VOD. I have VODs of the first one, and you can go in the chat and scroll up and listen to them. But this is part 5 through 9. Chapter 5 through 9 of the story that Curry has made. Post on YT. I'm gonna post them tonight. I swear to God. I'm gonna post them tonight after stream. I'm gonna edit them and post them tonight. Sorry, I haven't. But look, so this I'm gonna what happened? So we're going against Angel, who is a part of a group named the Diddlers, and it turns out that the Diddlers, my character Shinji is the father of the main character Kurikam, and I used to be a Diddler, but Kurikam saw the injustice that the Diddlers are doing to people and children. So Kurikam, Mikasa, Diamond, and me all decided to try to stop the Diddlers. But on that voyage, a lot has happened. But the main thing that happened in the last chapter was I got in a fight with Wood. Both of us are past Diddlers. Both of us used to be Diddlers, and I don't know if he's still a Diddler. I forgot if he's still a Diddler or not. But he learned how to fight from how did he learn? Duke Dennis. He learned how to fight from Duke Dennis, and I learned Drunken Fist from my father, like Rock Lee or some shit. Like what? That makes no sense. But let's get it. This is chapter 5 through 9. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it, bro.
Chapter 5. The Mysterious Meeting. As Shinji caught
this is the mysterious meeting that they were talking about last chapter too. You just gotta be there. You have to be there.
his breath after the intense fight with Wood, he couldn't shake off the feeling that their encounter was more than just a coincidence. Wood's words, "This isn't over," echoed in his mind, and he knew that their rivalry was far from finished. With a sense of determination, Shinji pulled out his phone and sent a text to Kurikam. "Meet me outside the cafe," the message read. "I need your 6'2" Dreadhead Duke Dennis build." Kurikurum arrived shortly, his eyes scanning the area before locking onto Shinji. "What's going on?" Yami, he asked, noticing the bruises and cuts on Shinji's big yam. Shinji filled him in on the fight with Wood. Kurikam, sensing Wood's aura still here, he noticed Wood's blood trail and starts following the trail, which was still oozing with aura as they follow the blood trail. Kurikam led Shinji to a nearby rooftop, where they could observe the surrounding area without being seen. Wood was seen meeting with Crimson, the leader of the mods, Kurikam explained, his eyes fixed on a nearby building. Shinji's eyes widened as he followed Kurikam's gaze.
So it was Crimson. It was Wood that Crimson was gonna meet. But you just said in the last chapter that if Wood stepped foot in the town, everyone would feel his aura. So how did he even step in the bar without me? Okay, I did feel his aura at first, though. Okay, never mind. But I would have known he was in the town, though.
They were watching a meeting between Wood and Crimson. The two men were standing in the alley, their voices hushed as they conversed. Shinji and Kurikam watched intently, trying to make out what they were saying. It was clear that Wood and Crimson were discussing something significant, their body language tense and serious. As they observed the meeting, Shinji realized that his fight with Wood was just the tip of...
Nigga said I don't have any aura power. Gang, are you saying that you gave everyone aura except for me? You're a bitch, bro.
Shinji realized that his fight with Wood was just the tip of the yam.
The tip of the yam? Yo, stop it. Do not. Yeah, okay. I'm just let it ride, bro. My fault.
They observed the meeting. Shinji realized that his fight with Wood was just the tip of the yam. There was a larger yam at play. Chapter 6. The Web of Rivalries. As Shinji and Kurikam continued to observe the meeting between Wood and Crimson, the two men were discussing something in hushed tones. Their body language lustful and hunger. Kurikam's voice broke the silence.
Yo, why'd the bot stutter?
I think I know what's going on, Shinji. Wood and Crimson are not just...
Nah, I need to hear that. I need to hear that stutter again. Why'd the bot stutter your name, Kurikam?
As Shinji and Kurikam continued to observe the meeting between Wood and Crimson, the two men were discussing something in hushed tones. Their body language lustful and hunger. Kurikam's voice broke the silence, his words barely above a whisper.
Or a stutter.
I think I know what's going on, Shinji. Wood and Crimson are not just rivals, they're forming a relationship. An alliance between Wood and Crimson would be a force, one that could potentially threaten the balance of power in the world of rival groups. Wood and Crimson had finished their meeting and were now parting ways. Shinji and Kurikam watched as Wood disappeared into the night, his aura still lingering in the air. Crimson, on the other hand, remained in the alleyway, his eyes scanning the surrounding area. It was as if he was waiting for something or someone. Without warning, a figure emerged from the shadows. It was a man. He approached Crimson, his eyes locked onto his. The air seemed to vibrate with tension as the two exchanged a brief conversation. Kurikam's eyes were fixed on the man, his mind racing with questions. Who was he, and what was his connection to Crimson? The man present seemed to command attention, his aura radiating an aura.
This is the aura guy! Oh my god, yo, Kurikam might be a W writer. He made us think that it was Wood that the guys in the last chapter were talking about in the meeting with Crimson. But no, this is the guy. Oh my god.
Rivaling Wood. As the man turned to leave, Shinji caught a glimpse of his face. It was a face he had seen before, a face that was etched into his memory. It's the face of Nakken, the man who rizzed his mom.
Knock on? Yo, gang. Gang, you did not put knock on in this story, bro. And knock on has no aura, nigga. You picked probably the least aura fueled nigga. Yeah. That shit.
The mysterious man who
Nigga, I would have taken low tier.
had been rumored to be connected to the rival groups. Shinji's eyes met Kurikam's, a spark of understanding passing between them. They knew that they had stumbled upon something much larger than a simple gay love. Chapter 7. The Enigmatic Monkey. Kurikam's eyes remained fixed on
That nigga said knock on has hella stench. The enigmatic what? What did that just say?
them. They knew that they had stumbled upon something much larger than a simple gay love. Chapter 7. The Enigmatic Monkey. Kurikam's eyes remained fixed on the spot where the mysterious person had disappeared into the night. Shinji, who is he? You seem to recognize him. Shinji's gaze slowly shifted towards Kurikam, his mind still reeling from the encounter. Nakken. He is a mysterious figure, rumored to be connected to the rival groups. Some say he's a mediator, others claim he's a mastermind. But I took him to court for harassment, but he's a man of immense power and influence. Kurikam's eyes widened with interest, his fingers drumming against his thigh. What do you think he wants, Shinji? And what's his connection to Crimson? Revenge Nakken involvement goes beyond a simple alliance. Lost in thought, a faint hum began to emanate from Kurikam's pocket. He pulled out his phone, its screen flickering with an incoming message. It's from an unknown sender, Kurikam said, his brow furrowed in concern. The message reads, "Meet me at the old clock tower at midnight. Both of you come alone." Kurikam eyes locked on
How did
the
he know?
device. Look at this message, Yami, Kurikam said.
Stop calling me Yammy, bro.
As they
Yo,
walked
stop
away
it,
from
bro.
the alleyway, the night air seemed to grow thick with anticipation. The clock tower loomed in the distance. Chapter 8. The Web of Rivalries. As Shinji and Kurikam walked away from the alleyway, the night air seemed to grow thick with anticipation. The mention of the old clock tower, a very long abandoned yamark on the outskirts of town. I don't like it, Kurikam said, his eyes scanning the surrounding area. It feels like a trap. Shinji speaks up. Maybe it is, but we can't ignore the possibility that this meeting might lead us to some answers. We've been trying to uncover the truth about the Diddlers for weeks, and this could be our best lead yet. Kurikam nodded. All right, let's do it. But we go in prepared, and we watch
Clock. Is this where Clock comes in? He's a clock worker, and his name's Clockworker. Okay.
each other's yams. As they approached the old yam tower, the silence between them was palpable. The tower loomed above them. At midnight, they stood before the entrance, their eyes scanning the darkness for any sign of movement. The air was heavy with the scent of decay and neglect. Suddenly, a figure emerged from the shadows, their features indistinct in the faint moonlight. Welcome, Yami and 6-2 Kurikum, the figure said, their voice high and loud. I see you're curious about the rival groups. I'm here to tell you that you're just scratching the surface. The
Krona.
figure stepped forward, revealing a masked figure. My name is Clockworks. For some time now.
Yeah. Okay, clock. Okay, clock. Okay, clock. Okay, clock. Okay, peanut. Okay, peanut. Okay, peanut. We see you. We see you. Niggas low key anonymous. I mean,
I see you're curious about the rival groups. I'm here to tell you that you're just scratching the surface. The figure stepped forward, revealing a masked figure. My name is Clockworks, and I've been watching you two for some time now. I know you're looking for answers, and I'm willing to provide them for a price. Clock's eyes narrowed at Shinji. What do you want in return, Clock? Kurikum said. Oh, I think you'll find my price quite reasonable. But first, let me show you something. With that, Clockworks turned and disappeared into the darkness.
You did not make Clockwork a rapist, my nigga. This boy is 13 years old, please.
Leaving Shinji and Kurikum to follow him into the unknown. Chapter 9. Court Arc, meanwhile, Mika is still at the playground.
Oh, thank God you did that, bro. Thank God you did that. Thank God we didn't get 3 chapters straight of me and Kurikum getting just walking. Thank God. You're a good storyteller, bro. Appreciate it.
A child slid down the slide. Mika.
No way Mikasa is still at the park. Yo, gang. It has been how many chapters? And she's still at the park? The playground? It's been like 5 chapters. Why is Mikasa still at the playground fucking with kids? Yo, Mikasa, Mikasa. Fix it, bro. She's picky.
Leaving Shinji and Kurikum to follow him into the unknown. Chapter 9. Court Arc, meanwhile, Mika is still at the playground. A child slid down the slide. Mika was waiting. As the child reached the middle of the slide, Mika grabbed them, and the child screamed. The parents, alarmed by their child's cry, rushed over and called the police. Mika was subsequently taken into custody and went to jail. Listen, I can't help it, Mika explained to the officer. I didn't mean to touch them. The cop raised an eyebrow, skeptical of Mika's claim. Save it for the judge.
Oh my God, niggas are getting ads, bro. Like, niggas, oh my God, just sub, dude. Or like getting ad blocker, fuck, dude. Yeah, ad blockers are free, nigga. Ad blockers are free, nigga. Oh my God. Exactly, use uBlock Origin, bro. Just use uBlock Origin, bro. It does work really good. Oh my God, niggas got an ad break, bro. What the hell? Thanks for like the 2 cents. All of you combined just gave me 2 cents. Appreciate it. Is it done? Have we done? Ad done? Bet.
Help it, Mika explained to the officer. Over and called the police. Chapter 9. Court Arc, meanwhile, Mika is still at the playground. A child slid down the slide. Mika was waiting. As the child reached the middle of the slide, Mika grabbed them, and the child screamed. The parents, alarmed by their child's cry, rushed over and called the police. Mika was subsequently taken into custody and went to jail. Listen, I can't help it, Mika explained to the officer. I didn't mean to touch them. The cop raised an eyebrow, skeptical of Mika's claim. Save it for the judge, he replied. As Mika was led away in handcuffs, she couldn't help but think about how her life had taken a turn. She had never been caught before. When she arrived at the jail, Mika was processed and given a worn-out gray jumpsuit to wear. She was then led to a cell block, where she would be spending the next few days until her court hearing. Not gonna lie, I don't feel like finishing this right now, so...
Oh my God, you should have left out that Mikasa one. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That Mikasa one should have been more fleshed out. You should have made her like I'm not gonna lie. But the other two, the first 3, I feel like we're good. You could have that filler at arc. I ain't gonna lie. That court arc, Like that core arc has potential, but like low key filler as hell, bro. Like you did not need to add that, bro. That was not needed, twin. You were going into too much detail, but like we don't have a connection to Mikasa like we do with the other characters so far. Like, yeah, she's a pedophile, but like I don't feel in my heart that like, you know, she matters. Like her pedophilia doesn't matter right now. You have to make her as a character matter. I'm not talking about you in real life, Mikasa, just in case you heard me. I'm talking about like your character. Like Mikasa has to be like is she keeping a secret? You gotta like I feel like you should redo that. I feel like you should retcon that entire arc, Loki. I low-key feel like you should retcon that entire arc. But it's up to you. Maybe you can make it better. But I just read what Kanel just said. What did Kanel say? What did Kanel say? I'm not seeing it. Why are you not timing Kanel's ass out? I love fingering. Don't time him, bro. He doesn't deserve it. Kanel, stop it. Give him a warning. Like I hope my mods aren't just timing people out that say crazy shit. Like give him a warning, bro. There's a warn button for a reason, bro. Real shit. What happened? He said I love fingering assholes, but the assholes are not assholes you should be fingering. There were certain type of assholes that no one should ever touch. You heard me? I hope that makes sense, guys.